Hello, my dear followers. Welcome to my channel and to this video. Today I'm here again with a true life story. I want to let you know that I correct some parts of these stories. Please support me by subscribing to my channel, and let's get into the video. Hi friends. I'm Emily. I'm 25 years old. I got married last year. Am I happy? Yes, I'm so happy. Because what I went through at my dad's house will probably remain a trauma for the rest of my life. We weren't poor. Actually, we were quite well off financially. I had an older brother named Daniel. He was much older than me. When I was 6, he got married. After that, he had such a huge fight with my parents that we never saw him again. We only met a few times to talk, but that devil woman he married never allowed it. After Daniel left, it was just me, my mom, and my dad living together. Every day, my dad's behavior changed more and more. He became aggressive and stopped caring about us. He used to hit me when I was little, but as I grew older, he hit me even more. No matter what I did, he never loved me. I could never please him. One day, my dad said he was going to Texas to visit my step-aunt. My mom said, "We're coming too." Even though he said things like, "I'm going for work," my mom insisted, and he accepted. A few days later, we set off. During the drive, he kept complaining, saying things like, "You're just getting in my way. I was going to go and come back easily." Anyway, we finally arrived at my aunt's place. Her name was Sarah. She was living alone because she was divorced. By the way, she wasn't that old. For example, when I was 11, my dad was about 45, and my aunt was around 30. When we arrived, we sat down and talked. After all the greetings and small talk, we had dinner and went to our rooms. I stayed in one room, my aunt was in hers, and my parents were in another. We spent a few days like this. Then, I don't remember exactly which day it was. Maybe the third day, I saw something online, a paranormal story. I still remember it because it left such an impact on me. That night after dinner, we watched TV, and then everyone went to their rooms. Of course, I couldn't tell anyone I was scared. When I went to my room, I left the lamp on, but I couldn't sleep. I just sat there staring at the walls until morning. I was so scared. While I was sitting there, I suddenly heard footsteps in the hallway. Oh God, I was about to cry from fear. The footsteps slowly moved towards my aunt's room. I heard the door open and heard my aunt mumbling. My dad used to cheat on my mom with other women, and because of that, there were always fights at home. For a moment, I thought something like that might be happening again. But I said to myself, how could this be? She's my aunt. Even though I didn't want this to be true, I felt relieved thinking the footsteps were my dad's. To find out if my dad was cheating on my mom again, I gathered all my courage and slowly opened my door. I carefully checked around, using my phone's flashlight, and walked towards my aunt's room. I pressed my ear against the door, and I heard sounds. Sounds that clearly told me what was happening. My dad was covering her mouth. You know when someone wants to scream but their mouth is covered, and you hear that muffled noise? It was exactly like that. I ran back to my room so they wouldn't see me. I forgot all about my fear of ghosts and just sat there thinking for 5 or 10 minutes. Then I went to my mom's room to wake her up. Just at that moment, my dad showed up. I told him, "I'm gonna tell Mom what you did." He grabbed me by the collar and dragged me back to my room. He threatened me, saying, "If you tell her what I did to your aunt, I'll do the same thing to you." When I heard those words from my own father, my whole world collapsed. I was so scared that day that for years after, I did whatever my dad told me to do. And he knew it. He did whatever he wanted because he knew I wouldn't say anything to my mom. I even had nightmares about it. I would see what he said to me in my dreams, and it became even more terrifying. Having such a disgusting father, not everyone can understand what that means. And honestly, I hope no one ever does. That's why at the first chance I got, I found someone I loved and got married. And I'm so happy I did. I'm really happy now. I hope no girl ever goes through what I did. Not even a little bit of it. What kind of people are they, anyway? Are they even human? I'm so glad you got out of that house and that you're happy now. I hope your marriage continues like this forever. Thank you for sharing your story. What do you think about this situation? By the way, please don't forget to support me by subscribing to my channel. I love you all so much. Take care, my dears. Goodbye.